Hi everybody, it's Corey at the Reset Girl, and you have not seen a video from me in quite a while because we have been traveling all over New England. But I had to stop and make a video about this very, very special collection because there is a very important and meaningful story behind it. So this is the Thankfully Yours collection that the Reset Girl just debuted in our shop. And what is so special about it is a love letter to our community. This entire collection is all about how much we appreciate you and how we feel about you guys, which is thankful from the bottom of our hearts. So we have made some changes to the Reset Girl shop, and so what I'm about to show you is there's two products now we have that we've kind of separated. So we have a printables a printable collection for Thankfully Yours. We have a cut file collection for Thankfully Yours. And then we have them together in a big bundle. So I guess technically that's three products. So I wanted to flip through it and show you this completely delicious fall yumminess and allow you to see, like, get a really good sneak peek of what is in the collection, and to let you know that everything I'm about to show you, this right here is the printables, and you're going to die when you see how much is packed into it. So we've combined all of our individual little products and put them into one big printable collection. Or like I said, you can buy the printables and the cut files together and have everything. So let's dive in to the printables. So right here is what we're looking at, is what we put with all of our collections. And what we do is we give you this fun little label so that when you print off all of your digital prints, that you can label your file folder, and you have a little folder label up here too for the tab. So that is what the very first sheet is for. And printing it off on sticker paper is a great way to go, or you could just print it off on regular paper like I did, cut it out and then paste it on here. This was actually on sticker paper, so you have two different options if you want to use it this way. And then the very first file, all of the as I go through it, I'll tell you how I printed mine so that you can see the difference. We also include links to the types of paper that I personally use as well in the descriptions of all the products we have launched this month. I personally wrote all of the description and made sure you guys had lots of links and resources that would help you kind of reproduce what I have. So I am using this crazy good paper that's like a really like archival photo paper, and it makes everything super crisp and clean. It is amazing. Like the colors just like I wish the camera would do it justice, but it just makes the colors just like scream off the paper. They're just gorgeous. So this is our little inspiration board. It's a 6x8 mood board, and you can cut it out, treat it like a divider for your planner, or you can use it in a junk journal. You can use it as a print on your wall. It is so cute. And this is what we start with when we do a collection, is we actually create a little inspiration board to kind of tell the story of what our collection is going to be about. We set the stage with, here's the color palette. So we started making them, I think starting last month, we started making them in the collections for you guys, because I personally love them. I think they're really fun to include in journaling and things. So I wanted you to have one too. Another fun thing we did this month is we have this fun little 6x8 little print. It's like a little advertisement. Sweater weather is our favorite time of year. The Reset Girl is having a fall vintage sale. So it's like a fun little advertisement that we made for our store. From everyone at the Reset Girl, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So this is another 6x8 print that you could print out, put up on your wall. You can go ahead and turn it into a divider, or put it into a pocket page, a 6x8 pocket. So that is a fun little printable that, again, printing on this paper just makes it glorious. The paper itself is linked in the description in our store. So if you go to the printables description, you will see that I have linked all the different types of paper that I use for my clear matte sticker paper, and this paper. This is decor. So in other words, these are kind of like die cuts, and scrumptious, right? So the color palette in this is just really dreamy. I super love this. We included lots of like little traveler notebooks, the adorable little birdies. I love birdies so much. And we have lots of like language about being together. The birdies are here to tell the story of being a flock of birdies. We flock together. We're in this together. Encouragement builds up hope, and hope builds up community. We very, very much love our community, and this month is a very special month, which I'm going to get to in a separate video. So I wanted it to be reflected in this collection. This is the snippets page, and we've added the beautiful honeys, the vibrant colors, lots of flowers. You are the pumpkin I pick. So lots of little tags that you can punch out and snip up. That's why they're called snippets, and add to your journaling. Our paper punch buffet kit used to be multiple sheets. We've now reduced it down to one great sheet, and these are the smaller sizes. There's a punch associated with each of these shapes, and those are all listed in the product description as well. They are actually linked too, so you can see we've got the adorable honeys. I love the real girls, and I love all the flowers, and a lot of these are like fall flowers, fall colors. So they're also, this is probably one of my very favorite buffet sheets I think we've ever done. Here are pocket cards. So if you have pocket fever, I've had pocket fever since Camp WannaCraft, where I've been loving putting little bits and pieces into my little pocket pages. These are all designed for that, or you can use them and just kind of clip them on, layer them with scrapbook paper. Lots of that super cute fall advertising, golden scissors. So again, one of my favorites. These are the journaling bits sheet. This sheet is new. We kind of redesigned a couple things and kind of mushed them together, and now we have this new fun little journaling bits sheet, which is great for doing journaling and memory keeping. And now we come to the journal cards. So a lot of the little journal cards are actually hand illustrated by our very talented illustrator. So we've got the little traveler's notebook, lots of the little pumpkins, my flashcards that I love, Listers Got a List, a little dedication to listers. Here's about a little quote about gratitude, favorite, there's always something to be thankful for, home. And then more journal cards, my favorite number of all time. These are the larger ones, 6x4s. Power Hour, Late Night Crafty Club, Chapel Crafting. So there's lots of little comments, little quotes, little things about our community, references to what we do. One big crafty family. Here's the little community girls that we use on some of our branding. A little quote from the dictionary about Thanksgiving, thankfulness, a little golden scissors action there. Loving birds of a feather flock together, loving the journal cards this month. Then we have some nice 3x8 cards, because those are actually a really super fun pocket size, the 3x8. They're nice and long, so here are some additional cards to go with that. This is my favorite sheet in the journal card collection, without a doubt. It's never too late to reset your life. Sunsets are proof that endings can be beautiful. Crafty friends are the best friends. And quotes, lots of honeys you can see, gorgeous fall flowers. Then we have another sheet. These are more quotes. I've found my patch. This makes me laugh. Rude and hurtful. Mark Speaker's battle cry. So this is really funny. It's an inside joke, and I have a whole other video coming for you guys to showcase another product that we are releasing on November 7th that is I Love My Community journal card set. So we are doing a whole set of cards that focus and showcase inside jokes from our community. And one of the inside jokes is actually an inside joke from my marriage, that my husband loves to say I'm being rude and hurtful when I say anything, anything he doesn't love. So it's been something really funny that everyone kind of has adopted in the chat room. And when someone says something, it can be, hey, that's rude and hurtful. So it's a homage to Mark and his, his rude and hurtful habit that he loves. So families are like branches on a tree. We grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one. So lots of references to togetherness, community, being in a patch together, being birdies that flock together. Now we're on to the honeys. Again, the honeys used to be a separate product. They are now all together in this collection. So they are also part of this Printables. I like my honeys two different ways. So I love them on the bright white matte sticker stock, and I love them on the clear sticker stock. So clear honeys are fabulous because you can layer them. You can put them on top of, like, say, like a page of like book copy, and the copy will show through because they are really transparent. They just don't appear as much. One of the things we love about our honeys, these are custom done for us. So we take a lot of liberty in changing the patterns of their clothes. We really do kind of change them so they are not in their original form. And some of the details are like so fantastic. I'm loving how, oops, a lot of the girls have these skirts that are actually made from like tickets and vintage ephemera. We actually have, there's like 6 different people that work on these honeys. And one of them is in Malaysia, and he is so talented with how he can like manipulate designs and patterns and make them look like real fashion. We love him. So he makes our honey super special, unique. In addition to their custom clothes, we also have a few girls who are actually hand illustrated for us and added so that there is a bit more diversity and balance in our girls and what we offer. Now moving on to the florals, I have these gorgeous florals are actually a mixture of floral and like stamping elements, which is what I highly requested. I love my florals on clear sticker stock. They're wonderful for layering. This particular palette is just soft. It's like the neutral palette, which I really, really love at fall time. There are 2 different sizes. So you see there's larger clusters on that, and then there's smaller ones. So if you wanted to do like larger format, like doing your playbook or doing your planner, you have different options for sizing, which is really nice. Here is the sheet for doing we have a sheet that's been like, we called it words and phrases. So this month we kind of switch things up. We have our traditional word strip stickers. You would cut these out in little strips. I printed my this paper is actually sticker paper. And then we have some fun little shapes. So these little boxes are very narrow. They could probably fit in most of the box style planners that have like box style on the pages. We have a little flashcards, little squares with little quotes in them. And then we have some references to some of the fun things that have happened to us in our time in the community. I'm trying to get that in front of the camera, sorry. So here's a little reference to the time that we spent in YouTube jail this summer. So love that one. And now we also have a whole array of patterned paper. So we have some delicious florals. We have some plaids. Yummy, yummy plaids. I'm going to kind of try and spread them out so you can kind of see them all together. So we have some pink and orange plaids. And then I am a huge fan of ledger paper. That's one of my favorites. I think there's 8 sheets of this yumminess. This is a design that's based on a design that I actually really love, and we kind of changed up the colors and the patterns, but it has that lovely little kind of sunburst kind of look to it, and it's layered with book copy in the background. I really love this one. And then this one is so cute. It's little bitty mugs that are set in a pattern. They've got little book copy and a vintage layering on them, so they look kind of a little chippy, a little bit like farmhouse style mugs. So all together you can see that this is a fabulous little collection of papers that are perfect for crafting. You can use this for traveler notebook covers, for your Lister's Got a List, for slipping into pockets, for layering with your other, products in the collection. And then finally, oh, my poor little snippets got separated. I had 2. There's 2 sheets to snippets, not just one. Silly rabbit. Okay, so there's actually 2. There's the other one. Okay, so sorry about that. They got separated. So two sheets for snippets, and this is the other side. So there's a lot of like little journaling tags and labels. This could be something you print on sticker paper or do on cardstock and treat it like a die cut. So there's 2 different kinds. You can see like this is regular cardstock, and then you can see my fabulous photo paper that I was telling you about, which is also cardstock like thickness. So you can see that there's definitely a huge vibrancy factor when you use this particular paper. Again, it is linked in the description of the product in our store, but we also have another location on our website that you can get all of my favorites from. I have updated it. It's the Reset Girl /favorites. I will link that page in the description box of this video. So, oh my gosh, you guys, all of that was just one product. All of that goodness. I have some really fantastic news for you. This month, we are releasing all of our products at 50% off because we want to show you how much we love you. Not only is this whole collection talking about, you know, how great the community is, but we also wanted to give it to you at a really amazing price. So packing all of it together, all the products, it's half off. Let me show you the cut file collection next. So our cut files are designed to become little half-sized, I'll show you like what half size means. You can see it's like about half the size of, you know, a standard sheet of paper. So they're designed to become little half size sheets. I punched them with a disc bound punch and then added them to my little TRG sticker book. On our website, we have directions on how to make this. In the description of the cut file product, we also have links and a video that shows you how to do this. Mr. Crafty made some very simple tutorials that have really helped a lot of ladies in the community put their silhouette and Cricut machines to work. These cut files are designed for the silhouette, and you can use the Cameo or the Portrait and the Cricut machine. And it's really awesome to see how many women are actually using their machines now and using the cut files. So I'm going to show you all of the files that he print and cut for me, and they are all assembled here in my book. And these are the cut files that are included in the cut file Thankfully Yours product. So here are my honeys, and Mr. Crafty gave me two versions of them. He gave them to me on the white sticker stock and the clear sticker stock. So I have both here. I have two sheets each. Isn't she so sassy? I really love her. So there's two each of those, and then we have the large flower and the smaller flowers. Here, if you remember, these were the actual decor sheets, or the die cuts is what I call them, but they're all turned into stickers now on the white sticker stock. These are the journal cards. So Mr. Crafty sizes these down, and they're turned into little mini journal cards. So you could put these in your playbook, in your planner. They are not sized specifically for like the Erin Condren, you know how very narrow those boxes are, or the Happy Planner, but you can use them in other things. If you want to trim them down, you could certainly fit them in those boxes, but they aren't specifically designed for them. So we call them little mini journal cards, and they're just a miniature size of the journal cards in sticker form, which is really fun to add to your journaling and playbook pages. So here is the Paper Punch Buffet sheet. It is now a sticker sheet. It is just adorable. These sizes here might possibly be, since you're not having to use a punch, I think Mr. Crafty might size these a little differently to fit them on the sheet. So these might not be the exact same size as the printable version, because you don't need to use a punch. These are designed to be used with the silhouette anyway. Here are the snippets. So here is page 1 and page 2. Mr. Crafty always has the little pages all labeled so you can see what your product is, what collection it came from. Now we also include something different that does not come in the printables, and that's the little whimsy arrows. These are like a TRG signature product. These were hand illustrated for me years ago. And I absolutely love these fun little whimsical arrows and bullets and all the little doodads. I have used them in all of my planners. I love them in my journaling, all of it. They're my favorite. I have like a whole section back here that's like just like every collection. I put a request in for every collection I really loved and having a, you know, a version of them. So I like collecting the whimsy arrows pages. So here's the word strips here, and they are all divided up into stickers now. So you can see they come right off, and you can treat them just like a word strip sticker. Here are the little miniature flashcards and the little tiny, isn't that so cute? Squirrel. Then we have the journaling bits. So these, I think, again, these are sized a little smaller than what might be on the printable because they are super fun in sticker form. This is the Planner Girl sticker kit. So you can only get these particular sheets in the cut file product. They are not available as a printable. You can only get them as a cut file, and technically they are like a bonus We treat them like a bonus to the cut file. Just buying the cut files, you get the little Planner Girl sticker kit. So we have, these are little weekly reminders. These are sized specifically for my Hobonichi, which is the cousin, and it's the A5 size. Again, links and explanations for everything are in the description of the cut file product. But that's what they're designed for, which is a pretty smaller, narrower product. So these would fit in other planners like the Erin Condren and the Happy Planner, the more, you know, the other popular planners out there as well. So here is the monthly boxes. So these fit the monthly box, which is kind of a fun size. We also include little reminders for the little live events that I have. So there's a Crafternoon with Corey, Late Night Crafty Club, the Power Hour. So when you go to our calendar on theresetgirl.com and see what time or dates, actually it's dates, because a lot of these actually have, for these are the dates. These all have times printed on them. So you can go and put that on your monthly square to remind you that you are having a Late Night Crafty Club that day. We also have the weekly boxes, sheet 1, and weekly boxes, sheet 2. We also have these fun little vintage file folder labels that act like little reminders as well, and we have little trackers. And then we have a sheet that's designed to label all of your pages in your planner. So some planners have like weekly sheets, and some have monthly. So as an example, I have these little monthly dots right here, the ones that are sitting right here. So they would go in here along the top of my boxes. And then in the Hobonichi, there's also a weekly section. These little miniature cups and mugs, they would go up here along the top of your weekly pages. So that's super fun. We have Sammy making different faces. She can be kind of like your emoji for the day, describing what happened. You have a little bit of the little whimsy arrows. Those are great for like pointing out things in your notes and on your planner page. Then we have our little planner icons. So these are very traditional little icons we use in the planner community to remind you to pay a bill, a time specific event, what your dinner plans are. We actually gave you enough little dinners for the whole month. I try to balance like how many things we gave you, like what I thought the average woman would need in her planning. So I would love to know if we got that right, if you have been using them and they're working out for you. So again, here's fun little reminders down here as well. And then we have our clipboards, which we have historically included in our planner sticker kits, and we brought them back for the cut files as well. I love the little clips. And these are from, this is our Forever Fall. So I'm just kind of layering on another month's collection of sticker sheets. So this right here is the cut file product. So again, this is 50% off as well. And if you want to buy them together, you can buy them all together. The master bundle, all of this that I've just shown you is $24.95 for all of it. That's 50% off. I think that's actually more than 50% off what they would be. You can buy them individually, 50% off, or you can combine them together and have them 50% off. So you guys, we just love you to bits, and we wanted to give you a great collection that just kind of like really celebrated how fabulous the Reset community is, how dear you guys are to us, how much a part of our lives that you guys are to us. And I would really love for you to visit my blog. I'm going to be linking that in the description box below this video so that you can read the blog post that I wrote about the Reset Girl is turning 5 this month. We are turning 5, and the entire month is going to be all about customer appreciation, how much we love you. We have so many things coming. I'm going to do a whole separate video all about it, but I wanted you to know that this is all tied into this particular collection. The reason why it's so deeply discounted is because we wanted to get it into your hands. If you have been on a tight budget, if you've been on the fence, this is the time to try it. You are getting all of that, you guys, for 50% off. It's $24.95 for all of this, and you own it forever. So you can use your little stickers that I just showed you. You can keep printing those off as much as you want. till your heart's content. You'll have them next year for fall if you'd like. But we are really, really excited to share this collection with you. We hope that you love it. Look in the description box of this video for any helpful links or information or resources, because I always try to do that to help you guys out, including timestamps. So I love your faces, you guys. Miss you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye, everybody.